Come along today. I'm with my son. We're checking out the Air and Space Museum. It's part of the Smithsonian. This is the one near Dulles Airport in Virginia. You're going to love it. Let's check it out. One of the first and most important things to note is that admission is completely free. You don't need timed entry passes or anything like that. The only real cost to visit is parking, which is $15 per vehicle, but after 4 p.m., it's free. Go ahead and stop right at the entrance and grab yourself a map at the Welcome Center. They do have a lot of free guided tours that you can do. There's very clear signage throughout, and the whole museum is very much accessible. This place is absolutely enormous with 2 huge hangars filled with thousands of aviation and space artifacts. There are planes on the floor, planes hanging overhead, multiple levels of walkways and overlooks. You're constantly seeing things from a different angle. Some of the highlights are a Concorde, the Space Shuttle Discovery. You've got planes from World War II. There's even an area where you can watch them actively restoring aircraft, which is really cool. You can overlook that area and see what they're up to, what they're preparing, what might be hanging up in the museum before you know it. The main Boeing aviation hangar is especially impressive because it's absolutely packed with aircraft from completely different eras of flight. I also love that you can find smaller military, commercial, and even experimental aircraft suspended above you. In total, there's more than 200 aircraft and spacecraft, so there's a lot more than just a handful of famous ones that you've heard of. There's all kinds of stuff. If you're visiting with kids, there's some fun add-ons that make the museum even a little more interactive. The flight simulators let you do everything from experience a simulated space mission to actually take control of a fighter plane and attempt barrel rolls. There's also a visual reality experience that you can put on a spacewalk or go through an Apollo 11 adventure. Those do cost extra, currently about $10 to $12 per person, depending on which simulator you choose. And there are some height requirements, so look into that before you plan anything. The IMAX Theater has the largest IMAX screen in Northern Virginia and shows both shorter aviation and space documentaries and full-length Hollywood movies. Plane spotting up in the observation tower is always a highlight for my son. They've got a flight tracker on display, and you can catch all kinds of aircraft coming in for a landing at Dulles Airport, and you can even overhear the air traffic controllers, which is really cool. We saw several international flights land and some domestic ones during our time up in the observation tower. As for food at the museum, they have their very own Shake Shack, so you can grab burgers, fries, and shakes without even leaving the property. They do ask that you don't bring in outside food and drinks. There's also a large museum gift shop with everything from airplane and NASA merchandise to toys and, of course, astronaut ice cream. From the youngest aviation geeks to the oldest, this is the perfect way to spend an afternoon. And those most dedicated plane spotters might just want to pull off to the side of the road right when you exit the museum parking lot, because then you can get some fantastic flyovers. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more family-friendly travel ideas, and be sure to check out the Wonderland On Points podcast. See you next time.